so I'm gonna be called a fake Marvel fan after this video. Mug aside, it is what it is. But with Avengers Doomsday on the horizon, I feel I have to get this off my chest. The comic book accurate Cyclops looks amazing, and it's nice seeing that the X-Men are gonna interact with the Avengers. That being said, I hate that we're still relying on this era of X-Men. I hate that the MCU does not have its own team of X-Men. We have sent these characters riding off into the sunset multiple times just for them to show up 3 movies later. Charles Xavier being in this movie is particularly crazy to me, considering that a bunch of us said our goodbyes to him back in 2006 in X-Men 3: The Last Stand. But you know what? I kinda get it. That movie's not a great send-off for any character. So then we had him pass the torch in Days of Future Past. It felt like a true changing of the guard and a good way to bookend that particular version of the character. But then we brought him back again in Logan. And despite this being the 3rd time that we've said goodbye to Professor X, not gonna lie, it still works. He's one of the main reasons why I think Logan is a fantastic film. Then he comes back again. We killed him, recasted him, killed him again, just to bring him back in Multiverse of Madness so that the Scarlet Witch could snap his neck. This is the 3rd time that Professor X has been killed. Krillin would call this excessive. And yet, for some reason, to quote a not so well-known video game, aw shit, here we go again. Deadpool kinda gets a pass because he's meta as hell. But Deadpool and Wolverine should have been the last time we saw the Fox era X-Men. It seemed like a nice little send-off for both that era of X-Men and also that era of comic book movies in general. You have used 3 movies for the Fox X-Men characters without barely establishing mutants as a thing in the main timeline of the MCU. So as cool as this trailer is, I would have much rather you use the time to introduce a new Cyclops. I understand that you want to please your fans, however, these movies came out in the 2000s. We are dinosaurs compared to your target audience now. But as always, that's just my opinion, and as always, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of the X-Men showing up in Avengers Doomsday? And what would be your perfect fan casting for a new team of X-Men? Whatever it be, leave it in the comments, let me know.